Hello and welcome. In this video, I want to show you some things that I found in Libya. Many ancient ruins in my thoughts, but first of all, let me show you this place. I made many short videos about it, but I want to also go to the places. So if you want to support me, please subscribe or follow or do anything that you can, of course, and I appreciate it a lot. But first of all, this spot, and you can see all those marked places that I found are on the edge of some kind of a dried up river, like you can see. And first, let me show you this big ruin over here. Because this big ruin, and you can see the scale on the right bottom, is 40 meters. And if I take this ruin to that scale, you can see it's 40 meters wide, and it's a square shape building. And if I go a little bit to the downside, you can also see some modern tracks going here and some smaller ruins. It seems to be they are a little bit under the ground, or they are completely destroyed, of course. Uh, but it's really amazing in my eyes, and I found a lot in this area because also this small place, this could be a small town. And later on in this video, I want to go to Geresa city. It's nearby, and that's the only place that they called or named. It was in Roman Libya town, but you can clearly see those ruin imprints, and sometimes they're a little bit smaller, but you have also some bigger ones. And if you compare those bigger ones to the modern buildings, they're pretty much bigger. And here, like you can see, it goes on and on and on. And I want to go to this whole stream because then you see how big it is. And yeah, my big question would be how many people would used to live here. And here again, you can see something modern and also some modern tracks and those imprints again. And I don't think anybody researched it good enough because maybe the local people will know or notice something, but I don't see any good information on how many people. Because, first of all, let me show you how many things that I found in this area, because this is the most dense spot on my map that I marked out, like you can see. It's pretty dense, right? So, if I go again to that stream, and not completely because we were a little bit further again. But you can see those bigger ruins everywhere. And Google Earth isn't the best with every clear pixel, but sometimes it's pretty clear to see. So let's go to the next section before we see some smaller ruins again. And you can see it's not natural because it's rectangle shapes and square shapes, and they're all completely positioned on the edges of this dried up river, my guess would be. And first of all, they are very big. And if you know something, please let something behind in the comments. But you can see how many there are. And here you come to another area where the pixels are different. And you can see it's not natural. And you can also see this is a modern road, and here's something laying on the ground. But you can see the buildings. And they are all cooked out, or I don't know what happened over here. Of course, time and erosion, but look at how many and how massive some of those ruins are, and especially this one. Again, for scale, on the left part, you can see it's. Let's measure it. It's maybe a little bit better. And I want to make these videos in one take, so if you have some problems with that, then I don't bother. It's 80 meter in diagonal, so it's pretty big, and you can see it's a good imprint and it's easily to spot. Also these ones, you can see those square shapes and also some rectangle shapes and those lines, like you can see where these landlines are. And here again, look how massive. And of course, those are only the walls of the room. Maybe these are the houses that I lived in, and here were some animals. It's pretty amazing to see how many and how old they could be. And how old they could be, I want to come back to that one, to Gerisa city, ancient city, because you can see how many they are and how many I marked in this spot, and all around those streams, and also between some modern buildings. And here you can see in a complete town. And they haven't named these spots, but Gerisa City, they named it. Gerisa, oh, gerust. Gerisa Agent City in Libya. And again, it's very amazing what they found. But you can see how small and how it's the same as those other spots. And you can see those smaller ruins look like smaller castles or something. But let me show you some spots. And you can see those ruins are pretty small to the ones that I just showed you. And it's all in the region of Libya. And here you have some bigger parts. So this you can call a city, but I found many places that are bigger than this. But you can easily see the city. And this was dated back from 2200 years ago, 200 AD. And let me show you some pictures of this to finalize the video. It's pretty amazing, right? What they did 2200 years ago. But the biggest question would be, was that the river that they're all edging up to? Because I'm learning in my school that it's a desert for millions or thousands of years. It's pretty amazing, right? And leave something in the comments behind, and I always appreciate a subscriber. And please follow me on my social media for more, of course. Thank you for watching.